In the words of the immortal Rebecca Black, it's Friday.
I've actually already made that joke on a
Damn it.
GameSpot News episode before. I also made a joke about The Cure. It's Friday, I'm in love.
Okay, have you covered the Ice Cube hilarious 90s comedy Friday?
No, I don't
In that case, in the immortal words of Ice Cube's hilarious 90s comedy Friday, it's Friday?
It's Friday.
So a big one this week was the release of Fortnite's Battle Royale, a approximation of the very popular game PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds.
So this one actually came out about 6 days ago, but there's been a little bit of a hullabaloo, which is a word I don't usually use, but I feel like here it's appropriate. Bluehole, who make PUBG, obviously have a very similar mode to Fortnite's free Battle Royale. They're both, survival of the fittest. You want to be the last one standing. There's 100 players. And what has happened is Bluehole's been a little passive aggressive and saying they might pursue further action in an official statement because of the similarities between their game and the Fortnite mode.
I do wonder to what degree can they pursue that?
So this one actually gets a little more complicated because within the last week, Bluehole came out again and had a chat with PC Gamer and explained that it's not so much that they're trying to trademark the genre as it is their complicated relationship with Epic Games.
Oh, okay.
Because they use the engine. They use Epic Games' engine.
Right.
So technically they're business partners. And what they also got upset about is the fact that when Epic were promoting Fortnite, they were saying, oh, we're huge PUBG fans. Hey, we got this mode.
Oh.
So Bluehole are upset because they're saying they didn't come to us. They have created a mode that's incredibly similar to our game, and we are already licensing their engine, like paying them royalties, and now they're kind of using our game to support a mode for their different game.
Yeah, it's also, I guess, the thing that Fortnite has over PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds is Fortnite Battle Royale is on consoles right now. You can go and play it on PS4 and Xbox One. Battlegrounds hasn't made it to consoles yet, and it's still got a tentative release date of this year on Xbox.
But from a consumer standpoint, you got two really great games, apparently, according to the 1 million plus players who are already in that free Fortnite mode. So why don't you guys let us know what you think, and we'll let you know if there's any updates. You know what I don't like, Dan?
Me.
What?
Me.
No, you're fine.
Oh, okay, that's good. You've
weird
raised
place.
my self-esteem.
Goodness gracious. What I don't like is running, but what
Okay.
I don't mind doing is running in a video game.
Wow, what a segue. Super Mario Run has released a new mode and a new character, Daisy, which you can unlock now. And the only way to unlock Daisy is in the Remix 10 mode, which is pretty cool. So basically, it's little tiny bite-sized chunks of existing levels that you've only got one chance to get through. If you die, you move on to the next level. And you just play 10, and it costs you 1 Toad Rally ticket. And within each level, you can collect 3 coins that get you into a loot box, and you can get stuff like a gold Bowser statue and a big magic mushroom and stuff like that.
An Mario Run still costs money, is that correct?
It does still cost money.
So if you want to play this new stuff, then this is the paid version, I assume?
Yeah, so this is the paid version. So this is all an addendum to the paid version. But there's also a new world called World Star or Star World. I don't know which one. But in it, it's more challenging levels, and they're only unlocked by completing challenges in existing levels. So for example, you've got to get through World 1-1 collecting only 5 coins. Or you need to defeat Bowser as Peach.
Cool.
Or you need to complete 3 Toad rallies in a row successfully. Stuff like that, and then you get these new levels, which I've managed to unlock 1, and they're pretty cool.
Awesome.
So yeah, and if you can't wait for Mario Odyssey, I guess this is like a good stopgap for the next month, because it's just Mario and some new Mario.
Mario. In exciting news, for those of you crossing your fingers that Stardew Valley would indeed be coming to Switch, it has been approved.
By Nintendo.
Yes, developer Chucklefish have come out and confirmed that they don't like to say these things 100% in case, in their words, everything goes terribly wrong, which is why they don't like to bring up release dates until they're really close to actually bringing it out. But they reckon it's about like 95% at this point, and
Sweet.
it will arrive on your Switch. And because they don't like to talk about release dates too early, it should be coming sometime pretty soon.
Yeah, and not only that, they're also working on multiplayer mode, of course, which I think we've told you about before. There should be a PC beta starting later this year on Steam for the multiplayer version of Stardew Valley, where you can hang out with your friends, you can all start a farm together, you can put things in lockboxes.
You can do everything. You can get married.
You can do crazy stuff.
Almost everything you can do in the single player, and that multiplayer mode will be arriving on all platforms, so that's going to be coming to Switch as well.
Yeehaw, tally-ho, hi-ho silver, other Western platitudes. Jake, Red Dead Redemption 2, we got a new trailer this week.
We did.
Pretty exciting. It's the new protagonist now has a name. His name's Arthur Morgan, and it looks like it's going to be a prequel because Arthur Morgan's hanging out with the Dutch gang.
Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing to take away is that the new playable character will be, at least it seems like the new playable character is going to be Arthur Morgan, who was not mentioned in Red Dead Redemption 1, and it seems like it's going to be a prequel. However, I have a few theories that it might span before the first game, during the first game, and after the first game.
Okay, why do you think that?
There's a shot in the trailer where you see Widow Mourning and you see a kid talking to Arthur Morgan. I think that Widow Mourning is Abigail Marston, and I think that kid is Jack Marston before you play as him at the end of Red Dead.
Okay.
But that's just a theory. I'm probably wrong. People on Twitter have already told me I'm wrong.
Do you have any other theories about what to expect that we can glean from this minute-and-a-half trailer?
I think heists will play a role, like in GTA 5. I don't think it'll play as big of a role, but I have a feeling, considering how well that worked in GTA 5, and you're still robbing banks, robbing trains, like it just kind of makes sense to have that carry over. But I don't think it'll play as big of a role.
Red Dead Redemption 2, we haven't got a solid release date yet either, but it is going to come out spring 2018 on PS4 and Xbox One. So let's see if Jake's right in about, who knows, 6 months. In a week that was just chock full of big news like Red Dead Redemption 2, Assassin's Creed getting a discovery mode where you don't have to fight anyone, you can just go and look at mummies and stuff. Oh man, that's going to be great. This one kind of flew under the radar. Final Fantasy 15, the director Hajime Tabata has said they're going to keep supporting the game through 2018.
It's really interesting because episode Ignis was supposed to be the last content that they were making for Final Fantasy 15, but Tabata has now said he's actually really excited to just keep making stuff for it, and they want to fill in the story, they want to fill in bits that they feel like could have been better explained or better fleshed out, and they also want to conclude the story. So that's really cool.
That's intimidating to me because I haven't found the time. That's what's intimidating to me about Final Fantasy 15 already, is that there's so much to play.
Yeah.
Now that there's going to be more, oh boy.
Well, I mean, what's so great about it is apparently all of this decision was made in response to fan feedback. Fans coming back and being like, how about like, I wish there was a little more here and a little more there. And it's not often that a developer this big with a game this big will come back and be like, okay,
sure. Yeah, totally.
We'll fix it up. Like, we have all this DLC out. Like, there's so many different things that came out for Final Fantasy 15, but they want to continue supporting it and continue bringing out new content. And I think that's really awesome, by the way.
That's everything we have for you this week. Enjoy your weekend, and do let us know what you cared about this week down below in the comments. And this weekend, play some Cuphead. Be like me. Yell at your TV and then have your neighbors call the police when they think you're saying a swear word at someone in your house when it's really just you yelling at a screen.
Or Divinity, where it's so hard you can get 5 hours in and realize you have the wrong team makeup and you have to start again. Enjoy hard games this weekend.
Video games weren't supposed to be fun.
We'll see you on Monday.
So let's see if Jake's right in about, who knows, 6 months.
Maybe you'll remember your coworker's name, you jerk.
Jax.
Jackson.